Good morning students and welcome to your economics class. Today we'll have a brief summary of the previous class, that is we are studying organization of data. Students, if I ask a question, what is data? Okay, so various thoughts may be coming in your mind. Basically, we know that we are dealing with statistics, and in statistics, first of all, only we take the number as a data. Okay. Now, so in your mind, various things may arise that regarding data. So in simple way, we can say, what is data? Data is a raw form which has been collected of taking any information or anything which has content of number and no. Okay, and has not yet divided into various class or categories or groups. This is known as raw data. So in order to make it useful to derive this ability, okay, to have so many differentiations, variations and all in that, we need to classify the data. Now, what is the classification of data? Segregation of data in various class, in various group is known as classification of data. For example, suppose you have collected the data of a village, okay, population, census of a village, okay. Now in that there will be various type of data with you which you have collected, like maybe number of male, number of female, children below 10 years, above 18 years, okay. Next you may be knowing income of the family, okay. Suppose you kept any limit like below 5,000, above 5,000. Okay, again you may have given data, number of literate, illiterate. These all are together when you club, it is known as a raw data. But when you classify them as class wise, okay, like number of educated people, number of illiterate, family above the rupees 5,000 per capita income or below 5,000 per capita income, okay, children above 18 years of age or 10 years of age in various categories. So this all comes under classification of data known as class. Next, let us learn what are objectives of classification. Objectives. Why we need to classify the data? What the main purpose of classifying the data? See, classification of data. Objective of classification of data is brief and simple. Our data must be in a brief way and simple by seeing that any person can understand regarding what this data is, okay, related to what, okay, what class of data it is. So it should be very brief and simple so that it should be easy to understand. Okay. Next, utility. The data must be classified in such a way, okay, the objective of data is to derive its utility, its benefit, its satisfaction. For what purpose we are going to use the data, that satisfaction must be attained by us. Then only we can say, yes, this data has a utility. Otherwise, suppose you have collected data for a certain purpose, certain reason, but you could not get that related or relevant information from the data. So you have not derived utility. That means the data doesn't have the utility of your objective. Okay, now next one is distinctiveness. See, distinctiveness. Distinctiveness means differentiation. How to find, suppose if I have taken the data of the census of a village. Now in that there may be male and female. Okay, so I can have the gender ratio of that village. Okay, how many male, female per thousand male. Okay, otherwise I can take the literacy rate. How many are literate, how many are illiterate. What is the difference in the ratio of literacy to illiterate. Okay, all these you can have the differences. Okay. Next feature is that comparability. Same thing again, we need to compare the data with the other relevant or present data. Okay, so there should be comparability. It means our data must be in a position to compare with the related data or other information. Next, scientific arrangement. Scientific arrangement means the data should be arranged in a scientific way. Either it should be in ascending order or descending order or in alphabetical wise or numerical wise, so that it will be easy to go through the data, it will be easy to understand the data, it will be easy to read the data, okay, or to you can say attain, derive this ability from the data. That is the main purpose. Okay, now next, on what basis we have to classify the data? A data can be classified into what basis? What are different categories into which the data can be classified? See, we collect data from various regions, from various places, and data of particular thing belongs to particular region and particular place. So based on that, we have selected certain ways on which the data must be classified. For example, the first one is based on geographical region. For example, you take the production of anything, maybe steel or bicycle or bike or car. Okay, suppose Maruti has its plants in 3 states. Okay, in Uttar Pradesh, in Punjab and Haryana. Now, you may see which region, which geographical region, the production of Maruti car is more or less. Okay, so here we can have the data regarding the region wise, that is geographical region. Okay, now next one, chronological. We have to arrange the data in chronological way. Chronological way means nothing but in order. For example, the result of our 2015, how much was there? 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Order, chronological wise. Knowing anything, recording in a systematic order, in chronological order, it should be in an order. Okay, it cannot be descending or any, it should be in a order, like serial number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, like the A, B, C, D. So it should be chronological order. Many is 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, year wise. Okay, now that is known as chronological order. Next, qualitative. The data also can be on the quality. And based on qualitative, we have two again. Simple method. Okay, simple method is that where we divide the data based on the quality of like good, bad, healthy, unhealthy, fat or thin, tall or short. Okay, this based on the primary qualification. Secondary qualification of qualitative is like where we find various class in the same homogeneous data. Like suppose in a factory or in a organization, various workers are working. Now we can classify those workers based on the skill and unskilled, literate and illiterate. Okay, so that is the qualitative differentiation. Okay, next one is that quantitative classification. We classify the data based on the quantity number. For example, you take the production of any unit or production of any particular industry. Okay, so for example, you take that profit and number of industries. Suppose 0 to 1 lakh, let's say. Number of units 1. I can say 1 lakh to 5 lakh. So here 2. So what is happening here? We are seeing the quantity number. Okay, where we are going to classify the data based on the quantity, based on the number. That comes under the quantity classification of data. So students, I hope so you have understood what is data, what is raw data, what is classification of data, objectives of the classification, why do we classify the data, what is the main objective of that, next on what basis the data can be classified. So next, we continue in the next class. At the time, take care, see you all.